offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat. Aiming at the mirror, still claims the party. As if everybody's listening. It's the vision of dream. It's impossible mission. I ain't like the rest of the same person. On the stream of synthetic dreams. I want a car to keep everything clean. Cause the monster stains in the kitchen and sweeps. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not doing this stuff. To my death. I got to stay on the revolution. That's a clean solution.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
G's with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for...
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Xavier Owens led the National League in wins a year ago, pacing the senior circuit in a category that gets a lot of attention but doesn't necessarily determine the league's best overall pitcher.
Super impressive. I know the wins are dependent upon the team, and we look at the game a little bit differently and study the metrics a little bit differently from both the offense and pitching sides of the baseball. But you know what? Show me a guy who goes out on the bump and gives his team a chance to win every time, and I'll show you a great teammate. So bottom line is, I'm digging the wins.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Next, here is Alec Bohm. Pitch on the way.
The third baseman.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is Bellinger, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike.
Nimmo.
He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on opening day after this. Now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on the way.
O'Grady. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Popped him up. Spindler has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Ready now is Gavin Sheets. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Another 0-2 coming. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score.
The pitcher.
And now in the box, Xavier Owens. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, up there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are bottom of the third now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Phillips. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he sets him down swinging. Shohei Ohtani becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in is Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Alec.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Boom.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he's safe.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing the throw quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. So the next at bat will be Brian O'Grady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-1. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Xavier Owens, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First offering, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So now to the plate, Gavin Sheets. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-2.
1 ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. At the plate now is Brett Phillips. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is Bellinger. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And the runner's breaking for third. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Bohm gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count.
We got 1 here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2-2.
The 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Bohm is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ramon Urias will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
It's